there's a lot of things when it comes to be competitive. I'll ask most business owners that I'm mentoring, I'll say, what's your competitive edge? And they normally will say to me, it's my product. Problem with that is I can come up with another product that's similar, if not different, or the same, and then compete against you in business. Then they'll say to me, oh, look, it's my price. My price is my competitive edge. Problem with that is I can then come up with another price point and then just go and undercut you if that's the way that I want to run a business. So your competitive edge has to be your people. Has to be your people, has to be your staff, has to be you as the business owner, because that's the one thing that your competitors don't have, is they don't have your people. Now, if you want to know the secret to success in business, this is extremely deep. For the people that have not heard me before, I am like a Zen master when it comes to the intellectual stuff that comes out of my mouth, just giving you the heads up on that. If you want to succeed in business, the only thing that you need to do is make sure you don't suck as much as your competitor. That's about it, really. So they've always got to suck more than you. If they don't, there's your problem. So it's not about hitting this whole level of excellence, because we're never going to get there in business if you're really honest about the whole thing, because the thing's moving all the time. It's just being better than our competitors. So we need to know what they're doing, and we need to know where they're sucking, and we need to make sure that we're not sucking in the same part. So when your customers come to your business, have anything to do with your business, your customers want you to have, and your staff, they want you to turn up to work with one thing. Do you want to know what it is? I'm going to tell you. Gas. They want you to have gas every time you come to work. So you've got permission now. Gas, and I'm going to keep this nice, is they want you to give us stuff. That's what they want. Can everyone in this room put yourself in the consumer mindset? Because you are consumers every single day when you leave your work. There's nothing worse than having someone not care. Recently, I did a staff training with a trampoline place. You know, those ones where you send your kids there and they break their arms, stuff like that. And I had to he wanted me to come in and train his staff for an evening. Oldest staff member was 19. I'll tell you where this is where he's going to show you where the problem is. So when and if you've got young staff, this will show you what the problem is. When I spoke I said to them, how many people here have had a great experience in customer service lately? Yeah, okay. What's the last time you had bad customer service? You know, the problem with the younger generation, they've never experienced fantastic service, so they've got no level to go from. So grunting is not part of good service. What we've all got to do when it comes to, and this is all I'm going to talk about today, and this is the reason I'm talking about it, we've got to actually set our own baseline in business. What is acceptable, what is not acceptable. Just because as the business owner, I know that you probably and hopefully and would give fantastic service, because the reason you have to, if you don't pay your house off, right? So you've got more emotional attachment to the outcome. So you're always going to give better service and do a better job than any of your employees, because they don't have that baggage that you've got, good baggage. So what we've got to do is actually set a baseline. Most people in business never set. We employ staff, and I never read a resume, because it's if you're going to say, I really suck at customer service on your resume, right? You're going to tell me what you think I need to hear. And we look at people's resumes, great at customer service. Awesome, come and look after my customers. It's like you coming to my house, which I'll come to your house actually, and I'll say to you, look, you're after a painter, and I'll go, yeah, I can do that. Pretty sure you would like to see my qualifications before I start painting your house. But it's amazing how many people we put inside our business that we don't look at their qualifications, nor do we train them on how we would like them to do and look after our customers. So I'm going to go through the 5 things. Oh, the other thing, what do you think, before I go any further, what do you think that we're now competing against? Everyone in this room has got the same competition with a customer. What do you think it is? What did someone just say? Time? Time. Last Christmas, my beautiful wife, who's sitting over there, next to my beautiful daughter, said to me, what would you like for Christmas? And I said, I'd like a watch. I love watches. I'd like a watch. She gets off of the lounge, she goes over to her laptop in the kitchen and starts looking. I'm thinking, sweet, getting a watch. Still watch TV. About 45 minutes later, I look across and thinking, she's doing all right. Looking for a watch. Got up to get a glass of wine about an hour a bit later, thinking, man, she's putting a lot of effort in. I really appreciate what she's doing. I said to her, look, do you need a hand? As I walked past, she goes, with what? I said, my watch. She said, what watch? I said, the watch you're going to buy me. She goes, I'm looking at handbags. All right, how do we get to that? Right. This is the thing that we need to all understand. You might have the best widget under the sun, the best whatever that you've got. You know it, everyone knows it, everyone that's bought it, they all love it. Problem is, anyone that's potentially going to come and find your business, they've got other stuff that they're going to get done by the bright and shiny thing. So there's got to be something there that's tangible. You don't have to have the best business, but if you've got the best experience and best customer service, which are all intertwined, you can't separate experience and have shit house service, they've got to be the same. So if you've got that there, then people will be more forgiving if you don't meet everything that they hope that you would meet. We've got to make sure that our interaction with our customers is authentic. Right? They can get fake crap anywhere. They can get no experience nearly everywhere. So the minute that you give them a fantastic experience, you've got a customer for a long time. Your job then comes back to the first thing we spoke about, is make sure you're consistent with it. And if you train your staff correctly, and that this is now a non-negotiable, this is all above and sits above our baseline. This is all the things that we want our customers to do. That's all we want, our staff to do. And this is what we want to give our customers. Could be one of them, could be all of them. If we do that, then we're going to get people to come back. And the one thing that will happen, as we spoke about before, is we then created a fan.